Welcome to The Explainer. Today we've got a really cool story for you, and we're going to tell it from a pretty unique perspective. We're going inside the human body during a 36-hour fast. So, have you ever wondered what's actually going on in there? We're going to find out by listening in on the characters in our story, yep, the organs themselves, as they react, panic, and, well, maybe even adapt to this whole challenge. And here's our roadmap for the journey. It's a 36-hour timeline, and trust me, it's a real roller coaster. It starts with what the organs see as a total crisis and ends with a pretty powerful renewal. Okay, so the clock starts ticking. For the first few hours, everything seems totally fine. The body is just coasting, running on fuel from its last meal. But inside, yeah, some of the organs are already giving this whole thing some serious side-eye. And yep, right out of the gate, you can hear it. The internal chatter is just pure disbelief. The very idea of a 36-hour fast is met with outright panic. They think this is a completely, monumentally terrible idea. But for now, that internal freakout is just some background noise. On the surface, the system's running like a well-oiled machine, burning through that easy-to-access glucose. But we all know that easy ride is not gonna last. And that brings us to our first major plot twist. This is the moment that primary fuel source, that main tank, just runs completely dry. This is where the real drama kicks in. And there it is. The fuel light isn't just on, the tank is bone dry. And the system hits the panic button hard. From the organ's point of view, this isn't just some minor problem. This is a full-blown system-wide shutdown. They're convinced it's all over. So in the middle of all this chaos, the liver, kind of like the overworked, very tired manager of the whole operation, just sighs and begrudgingly steps in with the backup plan. So what is this backup plan? It's a stuff called glycogen. The best way to think about it is like that dusty old spare tire in the trunk of your car. It'll work in a pinch, but it's not great. As our characters here say, it's a bit stale. It is definitely not the premium stuff. And I just love this because it perfectly captures the liver's whole vibe, right? It's like, all right, fine, I'll save you all again, but this is absolutely coming out of your allowance. But here's the thing, that spare tire, it's going flat, and it's going flat fast. This emergency fuel is burning up way too quickly, and suddenly, the system is staring down a second, even bigger crisis. It's about to run out of road again. Okay, so with literally zero other options on the table, the body is forced to do something radical. It has to innovate. And this leads to a profound, game-changing metabolic shift, a total revolution in how it gets its power. So the brain takes charge. It's like, okay, team, new plan. Step 1. Everyone just has to accept that the easy fuel, the glucose, is gone. It is not coming back. Step 2. It turns its attention to the real emergency stash, the long-term fat stores. Then it sends out a signal, this hormone called glucagon, and tells the liver and kidneys, all right, time for you to get to work. And what they do is start this incredible process of converting that fat into a brand new, super powerful type of fuel. And you really got to understand the difference here. That glycogen, that was the stale, emergency fuel. It was a short-term patch. But these new things, ketones, man, this is like switching from regular unleaded to premium rocket fuel. It's clean, it's steady, it's efficient, and it provides this incredible, focused energy. And you better believe the organs notice the upgrade almost immediately. It's like, whoa, hold on, what is this stuff? It's not jittery or unstable, it's just steady. It smells clean. And you can just feel the collective sigh of relief. This new fuel is way, way better than just acceptable. So now that the fuel crisis is totally solved, the body can finally take a breath and shift its focus. With a steady supply of this amazing, clean energy humming along, it has the resources for some much-needed maintenance. It is time for a full system reboot. Now, this whole process has a scientific name. It's called autophagy. It literally means self-eating, which sounds a little weird, I know, but think of it this way. Since there's no new food coming in that needs to be digested, the body's internal cleaning crews can finally get to work on their massive to-do list. They go around, find old, broken, junked-up cell parts, and they just recycle them. It's a deep clean that can really only happen during a fast. And the benefits? They are felt everywhere. The reports start flooding in from all over the body. Cellular backlogs are finally getting cleared out. The lungs feel like they can breathe easier. Someone's even saying it fixed that annoying little squeak in their shoulder. It is a complete tune-up from the inside out. And look, this isn't just some vague, I feel better kind of thing. It's measurable. We're talking about a 12% boost in overall system efficiency. The body isn't just back to where it started, it is actually running smoother and better than before.
And there you have it. The transformation is complete. The very same organs that were hitting the panic button just 36 hours ago, they are total converts. They feel stronger, cleaner, and they're calling it the best thing that's happened to them in a decade.
So when you boil it all down, this journey wasn't really just about surviving without food, was it? It was about a crisis forcing an incredible adaptation. It's about hitting a deep internal reset button that cleans out all the junk and leaves the whole system more efficient than before. Which really just leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? What kind of backlog do you think your organs are waiting to clean right now?